It's been a sad week for movie fans with the death of Burt Reynolds, which is pretty sad for me, especially since I was meant to be doing two Giallo movies this week. Because of the death of Burt Reynolds, I replaced one of the Giallo movies till next week, so I can do a Burt Reynolds for this week's Moviedrone. Just for the record. You didn't know about this because I don't advertise the films that well, but I'll be doing, but this week is going to be two Giallos, and that's just going to be one. In this case, it's going to be Giallo's Giallo in Venice from 1979. Wow, what a sick puppy this movie is. Um, Anyone who's not familiar with Giallo will probably not know that films. There's two types of slasher movies. Well, actually, there's not more. There's more than two types, but my kind of slasher movie that I like best are ones who actually you like the slasher. You actually like the character who plays the slasher, like Wolf Creek. Although technically not technically a slasher movie, there are definitely slasher elements to the Wolf Creek character. In the fact you like Mick, the Mick character, who the Mick character, you know, he's going around doing horrible, horrible things. It is with a smirk on his face, and he has a personality. That's the type of slasher which type of people you actually root for. You don't like doing it, but you kind of feel like you want to root for. You know, he's evil because of his personality. The Giallo movies, the psychopaths. I've yet to meet anyone who has ever said, "Wow, I really get into these Giallo movies, and I really get into the character of really get into the character of these psychopaths." You don't. Giallo movies are usually the Giallo killers usually disgusting people of the highest order. And the other percent of the reason the Giallo works is because of the murder scenes and because of the atmosphere and because of the look the films have. Most top of the list, of course, Dario Argento's. But Dario Argento movies, obviously, everyone knows it. Most horror fans talk about Dario Argento all the time. What I don't seem to mention is the fact that there's actually a lot more Giallo movies out there than just the ones directed by Dario Argento. But for some reason, Dario Argento is considered the top man. Then you've got the much sleazier stuff, which we get right at the bottom, which we get with Giallo in Venice. Giallo in Venice is a fucking horrible movie, but for all the right reasons. I mean, it is basically about murder, and it's quite happy to show you just how disgusting murder is, real life murder can be. It's not saying, of course, it's real life murder, but there is scenes in this movie that even have me going, what the fucking hell? Seriously, there's a particular scene involving scissors and a lady's private parts, which I'm not going to go into any details here, but let's just say it makes stuff any of the things in. This can be a really hardcore Giallo. New York Ripper. Everyone keeps going about how horrifying New York Ripper was the first time they saw it. No. Go watch Giallo in Venice before you tell me. Come back to me after you've seen Giallo in Venice, and then tell me how horrifying the New York Ripper is. In one particular scene involving a pair of scissors and a prostitute, a female prostitute. Come to think of it, what the hell is it with this director? The director of this also made Patrick Still Lives, the unofficial sequel to the Australia Aussie movie Patrick. By the way, I'm not a fan of the original Patrick. I love Patrick Still Lives, though. Unfortunately, it's largely because of how disgusting the movie is. Including one scene involving a lady, a long pole, and I'll leave the rest to the imagination. I live in the UK, and there's no chance in hell either of these movies are going to get released officially over here, uncut. No way in hell. No way. Especially the scissor scene in Giallo in Venice, and the lady pole scene in Patrick Still Lives, and it makes you wonder what the hell this guy is against women and their certain parts of them. And wow, I'm wearing this Cannibal Holocaust t-shirt partly in tribute to Patrick Still Lives because the scene in Patrick Still Lives is very similar to Cannibal Holocaust. That's all I'm gonna say. But we're not talking about Cannibal Holocaust. We're not talking about Patrick Still Lives. We're talking about Giallo in Venice, which is highly recommended by Moviedrone. But going with caution. This is not a movie you want to go on first date night with. You got a girlfriend, let's say you meet your lady friend to think, wow, now what am I going to take my lady to go and see? What shall I watch with her to get her interested in what type of films I like? Don't make it Giallo in Venice, unless of course you want to just end the date quickly, or she turns out that she loves the movie. And I'm going to tell you right now, Moviedrone can tell you right now, if it turns out she loves this movie, the chances are she's the one. That's all I'm gonna say. Trust me, if chances are she's the one. Um, Anything else I can quickly say? Track down a copy of Giallo in Venice. Find out what you think. I've tried my best to find a copy on YouTube. I can't find a very good. I think I found a copy, but not really. So this is one. I'm going to just say it's well worth tracking down. I managed to find a decent HD quality copy, uncut, to watch myself, which may be worth arguably maybe worth tracking that one down. Since the rest of it, because this film's worth watching in HD transfer. Once again, going with caution. You may be pleasantly surprised, or you may just watch it and think. Let's just say that you think this is tame. You think this is hardcore. Go watch the scissor scene in Giallo in Venice, and then come back and tell me. New York Ripper, Cannibal Holocaust is hardcore stuff. Nobody talks about Giallo in Venice because they have obviously because nobody's seen it. Hopefully now they will start watching it, and well, I'll leave the rest to you.